Welcome to your Sunday setup. I'm Whitney, and today we're talking about something many of us face, but few of us truly address: burnout. Last week, we explored how to sustain momentum, how to stay consistent even when motivation fades. But sometimes that consistency turns into overdoing, then into exhaustion. When we push so hard for so long that even rest doesn't feel restorative, that's burnout. So, before we dive in, let's take a moment to breathe. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Let go of the pressure to do, to achieve, to fix. With each breath, imagine releasing the weight you've been carrying: expectations, deadlines, demands, and make room for something lighter: calm, clarity, and care. You don't have to earn this moment of rest. It's yours. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back to the space of renewal. There's an old story about a woodcutter who worked tirelessly day after day. At first, his results were impressive. He cut down more trees than anyone else. But over time, no matter how hard he swung, his pile grew smaller. He pushed harder, frustrated that his effort wasn't paying off. One day, an old friend stopped by and asked, "When was the last time you sharpened your axe?" The woodcutter frowned. "I don't have time to sharpen my axe. I'm too busy cutting trees." The friend smiled and replied, "Maybe that's why you're so tired and getting less done. Sometimes you have to stop working to keep working well." That's the essence of overcoming burnout. You can't outwork exhaustion. You have to renew yourself to keep producing, creating, and thriving. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly, like a dimmer switch on your energy and enthusiasm. It shows up as irritability, exhaustion, or disconnection from things that once brought joy. You may find yourself doing the bare minimum, feeling detached from your work, or doubting your purpose altogether. The first step in overcoming burnout is awareness. You can't heal what you won't name. Ask yourself, when was the last time I felt genuinely energized? What drains me most right now? Am I operating out of passion or just obligation? These questions shine a light on where your fire is fading and where to begin rekindling it. I'll share with you 3 practical strategies to overcome burnout. First, recognize the early warning signs. The body always whispers before it screams. Learn to listen early. Pay attention to the signals: fatigue that lingers, apathy, difficulty concentrating, or the sense that you're just going through the motions. When these show up, instead of pushing harder, pause and reflect. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is to stop long enough to understand what your exhaustion is trying to teach you. Next, rebuild energy with purposeful rest, rhythm, and joy. Rest is not the opposite of productivity, it's a prerequisite for it. But recovery isn't just about eliminating tasks, it's about reintroducing what gives you life. Think of this as purposeful rest, resting in ways that actually restore you. That might mean walking outside, reading for pleasure, reconnecting with friends, revisiting a hobby that used to make you smile, or taking up a hobby you've always wanted. Burnout often thrives when life loses joy. Rebuilding momentum means finding moments of laughter, play, and presence again. Joy refuels you in ways sleep alone cannot. And rhythm? It's the art of balancing effort and ease, knowing when to push and when to pause. When you live in rhythm, you're no longer reacting to exhaustion, you're responding to life. And third, realign work with your values and vision. Sometimes burnout is a sign that your work has drifted away from what matters most. And for more on that, revisit our episodes on vision and motivation. You're going to want to take time to reflect on your values. What truly motivates and fulfills you? Ask, does my work align with my purpose? Do I feel seen, valued, and useful? Even if your current work role isn't perfect, you can often rediscover purpose by reframing how you see your work. Maybe it provides stability, a learning opportunity, or a chance to impact others. Clarity brings peace, and peace brings back your power. This week, pick one way to sharpen your own axe. Maybe that means taking a real lunch break, saying no to one unnecessary meeting, or scheduling something you enjoy, not because it's productive, but because it restores your energy. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just choose one act of renewal. Next week, we'll build on this conversation by exploring how to reignite your passion for your work. Because once you've rested and realigned, it's time to bring back the spark, rediscovering the joy, purpose, and enthusiasm that fuel meaningful work. You don't need to earn your right to rest. Rest isn't a reward, it's the foundation of your success and sanity. If this episode resonated with you, I invite you to go deeper. I work with clients to help them create sustainable success through mindset, alignment, and meaningful change. And for guided meditations on rest, renewal, and focus, follow me on Insight Timer. You can favorite me as a teacher, and if you feel led, you can support my work through a donation. Thank you for joining me for your Sunday setup. Here's to a week of rhythm, restoration, and rediscovered joy. And until next time, take care.